Hey everybody, welcome back with a new episode. I'm Jamie and this video is the beginning of a short series on how to use OBS for live streaming. This series will be 4 episodes long, so I think we should jump right in with the first episode after the intro. Now for the people that don't know what OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Software. It's used by a lot of people, including me, and today I'll go over setting up the software. The first thing you want to do is browse over to obsproject.com and click the big green button that says Download OBS Studio. The previous version was OBS Classic, but that version has been discontinued, and honestly OBS Studio is way better, so I'll go over setting that up in this video. When you've downloaded it, you can go ahead and install it. After the software is installed, you can fire it up. Now it may seem a bit overwhelming, but in this series I'll explain all of the controls. Today though, I'll only focus on setting up the software. Now click the settings button over at the button panel at the bottom right, or you can go to files and then settings. Now the general settings are fine the way they are, but you can change them if you want to. So we'll go over to the second menu, which is the stream menu. You can set the streaming service to YouTube, as that's what I'll be covering in this tutorial. For now we don't have to worry about a stream key, I'll be covering that in another part of the series. The output menu is probably the most important one. You can just leave the output mode on simple, as we'll do not have to do anything in the advanced settings. The video bitrate plays a large role of the stream quality. YouTube recommends a video bitrate of 3000 to 6000 kilobits per second for a 1080 by 1920 stream of 30 frames per second. Now if you want it to be 60 frames per second, the bitrate has to be between 4500 and 9000 kilobits per second. You can leave the encoder and audio bitrate as they are, but you can jank up the audio bitrate if you want to. If we go into the recording section, we can set up OBS for if you want to do a screen capture instead of a live stream. Now the recording path determines where the files will be stored. The quality is something you have to fiddle around with. I have it set to indistinguishable, but I have a very beefy computer. The higher the quality will be, the slower the computer will be. I set the recording format to MP4 as that's what I like to work with, but you can also choose from a lot of different formats. You can leave the encoder as it is, and you don't have to fill anything at the mixer settings field. Now let's go to the audio menu. You can choose the sample rate and if you want mono or stereo audio. The desktop audio device is what you hear from your speakers. It's the audio coming from your computer. If you have a microphone, as I do, you can add it to the auxiliary audio device. In the video menu, set the base and output resolution to the monitor/game you're recording. You can also set the amount of frames per second here. I just have 30 FPS, but you can jank it up if you want to. In the hotkeys menu, you can set different key bindings like start and stop recording or scene switching, which I'll cover in a future episode. In the advanced panel, you can change the process priority, but I just have it set to normal. You can also change the color space if you want to. In the recording section, you can change how your recorded file will be called. I have it set to month, day, hour, and minute. And that's basically it. You've successfully set up OBS for both recording and live streaming. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss next week's episode, where we'll talk about scene setup and switching. If you have any questions or need any help, leave it in the comment section below. I'll try to answer all of your questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week with a new episode of the OBS series. Bye! Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Now like and subscribe if you haven't already, and while you're here, take the time to check out these 2 videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye!